In section 9.2, we're going to be looking at how do we find the area of a regular polygon. So we do need to review some terms. What does regular mean in mathematics? You want to think about congruent sides and congruent angles. So you can mark those. In this pentagon, these sides will all be congruent. And then, of course, the angles will be congruent. Now, you're also going to see us talk about the center. And so the center of a regular polygon is much like the center of a circle. It's going to be equidistant to the vertices. So I'm going to draw in some auxiliary lines. And I'm going to give these segments, the vertices, a point. So you can see that line segment XY is equidistant to line segment XW. And we're going to look at ultimately triangle XYW is isosceles because of that. Now the other term that will be new is the apothem. I'm going to highlight this in green. And the apothem is the shortest distance from the center of a regular polygon to a side. Now keep in mind that's at a 90-degree angle. That's why it's the shortest distance. But the apothem is always going to be a 90-degree angle that's formed with the side. Now, how do we find the area of a regular polygon? There is a formula, but I'm going to show you first, if you didn't remember the formula, what you would do. So ask yourself, I am going to erase some of my markings, but let's ask ourselves, okay, do we know how to find the area of a triangle? Well, hopefully you would say absolutely. So if I'm going to find the area of one triangle, you've got 1/2 base times height. Well, in this diagram of the regular pentagon, do we know the base of that green triangle? Yes, I would say it's 18. Do we know the height? Yes, I would say it's 15. And then we could multiply, and we're going to get, what, 9 times 15, which will be 135. And its area, so we could say units squared. Now, how many of these green triangles are there in this regular pentagon? Well, you can draw in some auxiliary lines to be able to tell you, or to be able to show you. So in this pentagon, you are going to have 5 congruent triangles. So we can take the area of that one triangle and then multiply by 5 to get 675 units squared. So that's how I used to find the area of a regular polygon. I never remember learning the formula when I was your age, but there is a formula, so I do want you to at least be aware of the formula, and some of you may prefer the formula. I just think, you know, when you're going to take the ACT, very few people are going to remember the area for a regular polygon, but you would remember how to find the area of a triangle and then just figure out how many triangles fit in there. But saying that, every regular polygon you can find the area by doing 1/2 the apothem times the perimeter. So let's look back at our example. Do we know the apothem? Yes, remember the apothem is the shortest distance from the center to a side. So in this case, it was our 15, was our apothem. And then can you find the perimeter of that pentagon? Well, there's 5 sides, and each side is 18, so the perimeter there would be 90. Well, then when you multiply, we can do half of 90 in our heads. It would be 45 times 15. Not surprisingly, you're going to get the same area, 675 units squared. And there you have the area of a regular polygon.